As we saw last weekend, the cryptocurrency markets, they took a nosedive, or you could just call it a quick dip. This was not the first weekend. In fact, this was just the latest of many. And I like to refer to them as a flash crash. And let me tell you something, I watch out for them as a hawk. Because every time they have appeared, I am here to pick up some crazy deals. It usually ends up making me between 15 to 30% within 48 hours. Now, long-term crypto investors, they know that it's normal. They know that volatility is a part of the crypto game. But in case you are new to this space, you might just have been left scratching your head and asking what on earth just happened. But let me tell you one thing. I have still never read anywhere in the mainstream media what the real reason for these quick dips, flash crashes are. But I can guarantee you that the mainstream media always gets it wrong, or I don't know, maybe they simply just report it wrong on purpose. So here on this channel, I try to stream live every time a flash crash appears. So please hit that notification bell as well in case you want to be informed when they appear. I also want to let you know there are never any certainties or guarantees when it comes to digital assets. You know, I have been participating in, I don't know, more than 10 flash crashes in the past 12 months. And until now, all of them have recovered. All of them have been a monetary success. So today I thought in this video, I would like to run you through the theories as to why the crypto weekend party always gets crashed and what the mainstream media reports as the theory of it all happening. But let me tell you something. I don't feel like the flash crashes are crashing any kind of party. I think it's a huge opportunity to get more coins in my right pocket, in my left pocket, my back pocket. But now let's first run through what the mainstream media reports, why this cryptocurrency crash happened last weekend, or all of them basically. You see, according to them, these were the top 5 reasons contributing to the decline. However, I will, after these 5 main reasons, tell you what I think. I don't think they are right. First of all, fears around the Omicron crony variant have shaken global equity markets, and this fear spilled into crypto. You know, those ugly cronies. Second, digital assets tend to move in line with the stock market, but they are the first things to be sold during periods of uncertainty. 3, there's lots of leverage trading, which means using borrowed money. This volatility means even a small dip can trigger a big sell-off where traders are forced out of their positions. But this is the only one that could have some validity to it, but even that I will show you. Fourth, further applications in America for a Bitcoin spot ETF linking to the cryptocurrency itself have been rejected. 2. 5, there's ongoing uncertainty around the regulation of digital assets in the US and around the globe. Now, all these 5 reasons that I've mentioned, yes, there is some validity to it, but how can it be that we are seeing a cryptocurrency crash happen within a few minutes, and it is not only the coins that are exposed to leverage, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, obviously. Also when it comes to the bigger ones like Cardano, when it comes to XRP, yes, you can use leverage to trade them. But as you would see here, we will go through some charts, and I will show you that nowhere in the world would a market act so consistent with so much correlation. When you look at all these coins, when the flash crashes appears, they're all down between, let's say, 10 to 13%. Bitcoin, the biggest, obviously, because it has the biggest market cap, down to the smallest that has only, 60, 100 million. But they're all somewhere between 10 to 30%. And they move in correlation like they're mirroring each other. Anyway, let's go and have a look at a few charts. So the first one I want to share with you, these are the first 4 charts. This is the 11th of January, and this was the night from Sunday to Monday. So that means, again, we can see here, Bitcoin is a 4-hour chart. Bitcoin on this scale dropped 17%. Over here, we got Ethereum, we can see dropped 23%. We got DOT here, 17%. It might not look as that much, but it is. And we got Cardano going down 18%. Interesting thing about this is that you can see this is in the weekend. It is when the US is sleeping. It's when Europe is sleeping. Asia is kind of waking up, but still, it is a moment where there's very low volume. The second one I want to show you is from the 18th of April 2021. And that time we saw when the flash crash appeared, we can see it here. This was a Saturday to Sunday. So here definitely nobody's in the office, also not in the prior one. And we saw Bitcoin drop 9%. We saw Ethereum 7% in a matter of minutes. And then we had Polkadot down 15%. And we saw Cardano down 12%. Now again, in the middle of the weekend, the 4-hour charts we're looking at, all of a sudden we are seeing this massive turnover, massive volume. Now I've chosen to show you the biggest coins, but I can tell you all the smaller ones follow. I also want to give you an example with some smaller coins, not small, but less market cap. For example, we can see here with Binance, and we are going back here to the day of the 18th of April, we could see that Binance took a hit. You can see these 3 candles, it went down 5% here, 0.5%, and then 10%. Over here, we're looking at Compound, and we can see here, I mean, just in this candle alone, went down 14.9%. Let's look at Chainlink, the same, went down 16%, and Engine on the wall also went down 14%. The third one is from this weekend, December the 4th. And here you can see also in a matter of minutes, this was Saturday to Sunday. And we can see Bitcoin went down 12%, Ethereum 8% actually held up better this time. Looks like it could be decoupling. And we saw Cardano down 14%. And then we saw Polkadot down 18%. Pretty massive falls for that time of the hour. And I got many more charts like this over the year, even though the last 5 months there hasn't been many of them. So now if it's a Tuesday, if it's a Monday, if it's a Wednesday, that doesn't really count from these flash crashes that I am following. I thought I would end the video from down here and give you my 2 cents on the dollar, or maybe even 50 cents on the dollar. First of all, I don't think that these flash crashes that have appeared all over the year. However, the last 5 months, there were not many of them. But come fourth quarter 2020, all the way up to May 2021, we saw a lot of them. There was a time I was almost awake every weekend just waiting for them, because that meant money for me. Nevertheless, let me just talk about the main reasons you always hear. And if we look at this weekend, what was it? The cronies, the second variant. No, and people would have sold them on Friday, on Saturday, on Thursday. There was no need that this was waiting all the way until Sunday, and the entire world, where the majority of the world is sleeping, thought now it's time to sell cryptocurrency across the board. Across the board. Second, regulation. Well, regulation has been a constant fear over the past 2 years. In fact, why would people again do it at the same time of the hour when everybody's sleeping? When it comes to leverage, which is the only thing that I give some validity to, is with less volume, you can trigger a big movement in the market. But that would be on the coins that actually have derivatives on them, or where you can actually use leverage. You see, a lot of the smaller coins, you don't get a margin account for them. But as I said before, as you can see for yourself, the entire market moves in tandem. So my summary of this is, every time a flash crash has appeared, the market has recovered very, very quickly. Because I actually don't think that any of these true macro fundamentals are playing a role. I don't know who it is. I don't know what it's for. It could be to wipe out the entire leveraged positions, but why would the entire market follow instantly suit? It's not like the smaller coins they go after, it's all at once. Anyway, in case you know, you let me know. And if you want to follow when we do the next live stream with Flash Crash, well, then all you got to do is hit that notification bell so that you can be notified as well. I hope it gave you some kind of value. I look forward to your comments. And yeah, come join us. Kitty, she's always there and she has profited the most. Stay safe, stay home, don't ask any questions because it can lead to depression.